In 2018, the International Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, released a report that says we only have 12 years to act before the effects of climate change become permanent by 2030. The picture it paints of the future is not bright. According to the report, we are already seeing an increase in hurricanes, floods, fires, and droughts. An increase in illnesses like asthma and infectious diseases like malaria, Lyme disease, and valley fever. This is leading to food shortages, mass migrations, and animal extinctions. Many countries near the equator will become so hot that they will be unlivable during the day. A modern-day example of this is Dubai, where summer temperatures can average 40 degrees Celsius during the day and often soar to 48, making it unbearable to be outside, so people spend their time inside shopping malls. The good news is that using technology such as renewable energy, it is possible that we could avoid the harshest effects of climate change. The bad news is that the worst offenders, like the United States, are doing little to address the issues. You might think that climate change is someone else's problem. But if you eat food, use electricity, or drive a car, you are part of the problem. The IPCC report is a wake-up call, and the message is clear. We all need to change our behavior. We can't rely on governments or corporations to do it for us. So what can you do to make a difference? Here are 6 things you can do to reduce your carbon footprint. 1. Limit the number of children you have to 1 or 0. Having less children is the single biggest thing you can do to lower your carbon footprint. U.S. residents emit approximately 16.5 metric tons of CO2 per capita every year. According to a 2009 study published in the Journal of Global Environmental Change, if you reduce your family size by just 1 child, you are saving 58.6 tons of CO2 per year. If you are on the fence about having kids, know that recent studies show having children doesn't necessarily lead to a happier life. Number 2, go car free. This will save 2.4 tons of CO2 per year. And with car sharing programs like Zipcar and ride sharing apps like Uber, there are plenty of options. Number 3, fly less. A single return flight from London to New York creates 1.6 tons of CO2. 4, eat less meat and dairy. Going vegan will save about 1 ton of CO2 per year. You will also be reducing animal cruelty. Leading a healthier lifestyle, and you'll be joining a growing movement. From 2014 to 2017, the number of people identifying as vegan in the US grew 600%. Plus, with all the substitutes and recipes available, today it's easier than ever to be vegan. You can even go part-time vegan and eat meat or dairy on the weekends. 5. Compost your food waste. This prevents the release of methane gas, which is 23 times as strong as CO2. By composting, you can reduce the amount of garbage you create by 50 to 70%. And you can compost anywhere, even in an apartment. Number 6, become an eco-entrepreneur. This could reduce CO2 emissions by thousands of tons per year. In the links below, you will find out how to start community projects for seaweed farming, composting, gardening, and reforestation. These projects can reduce your community's CO2 footprint and beautify it for years to come. Together, we can protect ourselves, protect our children, protect the animals, protect the oceans, protect the forests, and keep the planet beautiful and green. Please click the links below to find out how you can do more.